Citroen DS3 Petrol version 2011. How to remove the battery box, because we just need to get to the high pressure fuel pump just to have a check it. So first thing you want to do, take off your, there might be a cover on your one covering this, but you lift that up, take off the positive. Okay, that's off now, there's no power. And then see now here you've got a couple of tabs here. We're going to lift this out and up. We're also going to push this up. This just slips down and it's quite fiddly. If you go to the top, that's when it's in, but if you just go like that, the whole thing will lift. You've got the cables here, you can lift it over. We're just going to lift this out. This is holds the sort of computer of the car, and we need to get this out of the way so we can get to the bolt that holds the battery cover in, and the battery cover does lift out quite easily. So there's your motherboard. We're lifting that up like so. There are cables down here. I'm trying not to, to strain it, because that is the brain of your car, but it will lift out the way. And down here, what's that? Is that 10 mil? Let's check. Yeah, 10 mil, and just undo that bolt. So now you can lift all of these cables. There's a sort of couple of latches just there. The whole lot, just careful not to move to one side. And now, so you move it all, and now this should just lift and pull towards you. Just be careful not to catch the brake pipe container, like so. And then a couple of catches there. Just go easy, take it easy, and just wiggle it out until it comes out. Just check it's not catching on anything at the back. There you go, that's come out like so. Just comes out, and then we're going to undo that, I think 10 mil nut. Just lift the battery out of the way, and then we've got some room to look at the pump. Let's give that a wiggle. And then in theory, this is why it's so important that you disconnect the ground. You don't want to short. You should be able to just lift that battery out. And if you're curious what battery is in this one, 075 battery, and just lift that one out. You can actually, 2 bolts here, you can actually take out the bottom, which I might do for the sake of 2 bolts. If it gets everything out of the way, I think I will. Remember, I'm just a DIY mechanic. I'm not an expert here. I'm just DIY, doing my thing. So it looks like there's a catch that's linking to this front piece here. See if we can just disconnect that off. But yeah, it's going to lift out now. Yeah, that's the little catch, the little plastic bit there. It just sort of went in between this gap here, just here, and then it just, the whole thing lifts out. Okay, now you can see what's going on under here. I'm looking for a bad connection. I'm hoping for a bad connection on my pump. I can see the connector there. I'm hoping if I clean it up, I don't want to change my pump. This is the sort of motherboard of the car. Just checking out, but that one looks, can't see anything obvious there, so I'm not going to touch that. Might give it a wiggle, but otherwise it looks fine. That's what held the battery in place, by the way. There's our connector for the fuel pump, just here, look. And just pushed there's a tab there. Just push that down. So that's that. I'm just wondering where the actual sensor is for it.